Happy Earth Day, dear Earthlings. I am Serena Anderlini-D'Onofrio, and I'm here to tell you what Ecosex is doing for our most compersive lover, Gaia, or planet Earth, and to invite you to join events, projects, and acts of recognition accessible to you. Locations, dates, links are all in the spring newsletter from Three-Way Kiss. So, what is happening? Here it is. The noosphere is massaging the biosphere with long strokes of the cosmic energy of love, while the social media evolve as the cyberspace that hosts the new planetary consciousness we need for an ecosexual future. This is the essence of ecosexuality, the new orgasmic revolution on planet Earth. This is also, I feel, the amorous vision I am blessed to be part of. A horizontal movement, a reinvention of democracy to embrace all of life as a partner with equal rights. Here I want to acknowledge the inspiration from this movement and invite you to be part of the Ecosex discussion group. This brings a lot to me. First, in the ways of recognitions, like the residential fellowship at the University of Connecticut, whose Humanities Institute invites me to study, quote, fluid sexual moments, unquote, in Italian films I've taught and discussed with my students for many years here in Puerto Rico. Recognitions like the status of finalist with the Lambda Awards for bisexuality and queer theory, a volume I co-edited with Jonathan Alexander. In this collection, we ask the hard question: what does queer theory look like when we begin to practice love beyond gender? This brings me to events arranged around these themes. First is the Phoenix Rising Conference in Sedona, Arizona, held by the International School of Temple Arts. Tantra as a spiritual practice is a way to recognize the sacred sexual essence of every human being. With ecosexuality, we bring this recognition beyond the human, to the whole of life. We recognize love as the ecology of life, and this is what I will bring to the Sedona Conference, Phoenix Rising. This brings me to readings, ceremonies, galas related to the Lambda Awards. These are in May and then in early June in New York City. It brings me to the third Ecosexuality Symposium in Portland, Oregon at the end of June. And it brings a wonderful Tantra teacher and metaphysician, Alan McPhee, to Western Puerto Rico to teach a course of Introduction to Tantra and Goddess Empowerment for our community. This brings you updates about ongoing and new projects. Posta House, the intentional community in central Italy, is now open for residencies under the aegis of John Overton. Gateway to Gaia, the beach apartment where I'm blessed to live on Playa Azul, will also be open for residencies in June when I'm in New York City, and in the next academic year when I will be in Connecticut. Last but not least, this brings all of us eulogies for those whose journey on Gaia has come to an end this year. The loss of a loved one is a reminder of an own mortality, of the precariousness of individual life on Gaia. But it also is a moment that asks us to behold the magic way that Gaia has to recycle, the energy in a new form of being. So I invite the loved ones we've lost to reside within me in energy and spirit. A time of crisis, violence, war, challenge, transformation is also a time of opportunity to hold ourselves to a higher inner discipline. I invite all of you to join me in occupying our hearts with the courage to love. In the newsletter are all the links, dates, locations. Join us in the events accessible to you. I salute you, dear Earthlings, with my most heartfelt wish that the beautiful worlds you imagine come true.